Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Progetto CC55 Mod 54. It's the Tier 8 Italian premium. Is it premium? No, it's not a premium. It's a Italian heavy tank. It's located on the north spawn of Himmelsdorf, and it's under the command of SlyMeerkat. And yes, he's put Chuck Norris in his tank commander. Oh dear. Okay, well, this heavy tank is an auto reloader, and well, the reload times are normally 15 seconds for the first one, 13.42 for the second, and 12.46 for the third. Its caliber is 105mm, and basically this is the standard counterpart to the Bisonte, the tank that most people got in their loot boxes at Christmas. Now it's 320 alpha from each of the shells, and the penetration on the standard rounds is 220, and with the premium ones it goes up to 242. But as an auto reloader, it means you have to empty the mag before you can, or empty one particular type of shells before you can load the next load. You can't mix and match. Now he's gone up to the position up on top of the hill where you can get shots at the enemy in a hold down position. Doesn't look as if any enemy tanks have come up onto the hill, and the first moment he moves, that's probably when the enemy will suddenly appear. He's now reverse side scraping onto that position. Okay, the enemy did make it up without us seeing him, and so Peter there. But the reason why he's asking to fall back is because the enemy seems to have gone up the banana, and all that's stopping them at this moment is a Bisonte C45 and a couple of tanks just behind him. Yeah, he's decided to bolster their force. Now with these Italian auto reloader heavies, the reload time is so long it can actually be quite dangerous if you fire all these 3 of your shells. Okay, he's going to launch at least one hit. There you go. And no, didn't get a pen on that one. He's very active, and he gets one into the C45, who's out the game. So he's got his first kill and blocked 1,000 hit points of damage. You can see the armor's pretty good actually. It's 100mm at the front. On the turret it's 180mm. 70 on the sides, 40 on the rear on the hull, 100 each side on the turret and the rear. So it's actually fairly good. In a hold down position it's very good. But the problem you can see here, he's having a real problem on reload. It's the same with the Bisonte. It's such an incredibly long reload. But he's decided to push on the Progetto. Progetto's now aiming at him and is missing out on the Chrysler, and he fires his last one in, and there goes. Yep, his teammate in the Bisonte got the kill. But he's now waiting for that long reload. Just the one kill so far. Okay, GSOR. Oh, lovely one. Just one shot. He decided to fire the first shot that loaded because he thought, well, yeah, I can easily take that guy out with one round. GSOR doesn't really have very good armor, and these 105mm rounds are actually quite effective. The only trouble is, of course, it takes so long to load them. That's why you have to sort of like fire one round and then wait for it to reload, and only fire more than one if you can actually get the effect. And well, he got the effect that time. Took out the Indian Panzer. That's his third kill. Goes for the top of the T29. Decides not to shoot him. In fact, he's waiting for the shells to reload and trying to catch up on that T29 by blocking him as well from shooting, using the wrecking as cover. One shot should be able to take that T29 out. He's bounced one round, and the T29 now realises he's in a hell of a lot of danger. He's going to take him out, and then he's going to deal with whoever's in the gap. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Now, yes, very well done that. Didn't give the T29 a single chance. Takes out the Peter. That's his 5th kill. He's really rocking it. And he's letting the reloads go in. It's very good. I know, because I've got a Bisonte, and I know you have to treat it with a lot of tender care to let the rounds go in so you can then do the damage. Okay, there's 2 enemy tanks down here, an AT-7 and a Tiger 1. There's 6 enemy tanks left. They do have the advantage in numbers, but I think that Sly is going to give them an advantage. Yes! That's his top gun. Now, can he deal with this Tiger? Gets 1 in. Is he going to fire the next one? Yes! And he gets another nice hit. A high roll this time. Remember, 320 Alpha, so 356 is a high roll. But now he's got to let those reloads go in. It takes long. Is he going to fire one? Yes! Takes the kill! And that's his 7th kill. One more, he's got a Radley's. There's still 4 enemies out there. A Jagdpanther and 3 Arty. I think he can do this. He could potentially get a pools. I think he's eager to get to the enemy Arty. He's bypassing the Jagdpanther out in the railway yards. He's going to go straight towards the cap and then work his way out to the railway yards, and he should find the enemy Arty on the way. Waiting for the reloads to go in. He's weaving. He knows he can get a Radley's. He knows he can do it. Well, there's the Lorraine 15550 out the railway yards. Where's the others? There's an M12 and a GW. There's the M12. Take the kill. Can he get a kill? Oh no, he missed the chance. The guy drove away the moment he received that hit. The Lorraine's gone down. He needs that M12. The M12 dies. That means there's only one left. It's the GW. He needs this kill. Now fire that next round in, and yes! That's a Radley's, and that wins the game for the SlyMeerkat. Here's the end of battle stats for that game, and it was an ace tanker for SlyMeerkat in the Progetto CC55 Mod 54. He got a 100 gold for surviving the battle, having received damage from 4 different enemy tanks, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 6, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks that damaged him, and a 5 for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. He got a Radley Walters medal. That's an epic medal for killing 8 enemy tanks, and he nearly had a chance of getting 10, but unfortunately that M12 drove away too quickly. The Lorraine died too quickly, and he couldn't get, almost couldn't get, well, he couldn't get to the Jagdpanther. But that GW gave him the Radleys. He got a Steel Wall for blocking the most damage in the game. And he got a Top Gun as well for getting at least 6 kills. But he didn't get the high caliber. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the reason he didn't get the high caliber was because the Chrysler K got it instead. He got a high caliber for 3,916 hit points. SlyMeerkat managed to get 3,636. And, well, the tank that SlyMeerkat was in platoon with, which was Firebums, and he's in the Bisonte C45. He didn't survive the battle, but he did get 1,785 hit points, which puts him in 4th place behind the P43 Tur on the enemy team with 1854. When it came to kills, it was definitely Sly. Yes, he got more than half the enemy team. 8 kills to him. 3 kills went to the Indian Panzer, one of the tanks that he took down. 2 kills went to the Chrysler K, the AT-7, the Bisonte, his platoon mate, and the T-29. And when it came to base XP, it was Sly again with 1,444. 1,218 went to the Chrysler, and they were the only 2 tanks who managed to get over 1,000. And the Bisonte was the next one, 3rd in line with 943. So a good game for the Bisonte, even though he didn't survive the game. But you can see the Progetto did survive the game, and I think in part that may be down to the fact that Sly is a better player. So even though, well, I'm not dissing Firebums, I'm just saying that he is a good player. That's why even with a non-premium tank, he did survive because he played the right tactics and it worked. Let's have a look at detail. 17 shots fired, 17 direct hits, 15 penetrations, good accuracy, 100% hit rate. Only 15 of them penetrated though. 3,636 hit points of damage, of which 210 were at more than 300 meters. I think that was the shot into the GSO armor at range. 11 hits received from the enemy, only 4 of which actually penetrated, 6 non-penetrations. Fairly good angling on this as well, because I think a lot of the shots, the initial shots when he was in the banana, just missed him. They just couldn't pen through the armor. 1 hit by way of splash damage as well, that was the Arty shot. 1,320 hit points of damage blocked by armor, enough to get a steel wall. 3 enemy vehicles spotted. 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 8 killed, and 144 hit points of damage assistance, plus he got 12 defense points when he reset the cap on the Peter by blowing him to pieces. 37,964 credits from the game, 9,000, well, after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 40,509 credits. I normally actually don't mention the exact values of the repairs and ammunition. 1,444 XP, 1,083 from tactical training, and 8,664 from personal missions payout, and 325 for playing in the platoon. Took away a massive 12,238 experience points altogether, plus he managed to get 273 experience from military manoeuvres, so he did rather well in that game. So a very good game in the new Progetto CC55. I think this is going to be a very good tank to complement the Bisonte, but as I said before, it's got rather a long load time for each of the shells in the auto reloader, so you have to be very careful that you don't leave yourself empty at precisely the moment you need a shell, because otherwise you can end up getting rather nastily damaged by the enemy whilst you're waiting that incredibly long time for the first shell to go in. 15 seconds, it's a long time indeed. But great result for Sly, congratulations, and hope you have many more of these games. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.